Have you ever been fooled by a magician's trick? Or almost fallen for a scam that seemed too good to be true? From magic shows to phishing emails, deception is an age-old art, and it's all around us. Today, we're diving deep into the world of deception. We'll explore the techniques used by magicians, scammers, and con artists to manipulate our minds, and why they work so well. Buckle up, because what you're about to learn might just save you from falling for their tricks. Deception is the act of causing someone to believe something that is not true. It's been a part of human nature for centuries. But why are we so easily deceived? It all comes down to how our brains process information. We rely on patterns, expectations, and cognitive shortcuts. And deceivers, whether they're magicians, scammers, or con artists, exploit these very tendencies. Let's break down the techniques used by each of these masters of deception, starting with the magicians. Magicians are experts in the art of misdirection. While you're focused on one hand, the real trick is happening in the other. This is called misdirection. By directing your attention elsewhere, magicians can perform sleight of hand tricks right under your nose. Sleight of hand is all about dexterity and practice. The magician manipulates objects so smoothly that you don't even notice it happening. But it's not just about the hands. Magicians also use psychological manipulation, like suggesting choices that seem free but are actually controlled. In reality, they've already limited your options, making you feel like you're in control when you're not. Scammers, on the other hand, rely heavily on social engineering. They manipulate emotions like fear and urgency to make you act quickly without thinking. Phishing scams are a perfect example. You receive an email that looks like it's from your bank, warning you about suspicious activity. Panicked, you click the link without noticing it's a fake website. By creating a sense of urgency, scammers bypass your critical thinking. The next thing you know, they've stolen your login information. Another tactic is impersonation. Scammers pretend to be someone you trust, like tech support or a government official, convincing you to share personal information or send money. The power of trust is their greatest weapon, and once they have it, the deception becomes much easier. Con artists take deception to another level with their carefully crafted schemes, often referred to as the confidence game. The key to a good con is manipulation of perception. They create an illusion of legitimacy, dressing well, using convincing language, and even setting up fake business fronts. Take Frank Abagnale Jr., for example. In the 1960s, he posed as a pilot, doctor, and lawyer, successfully deceiving people for years. He used charm, fake documents, and a sharp mind to manipulate his victims into believing his lies. There are short cons, like street hustles that last minutes, and long cons, which can take months or even years to execute. But in both cases, it's all about gaining the victim's trust and exploiting it. So, what's the common thread in all these techniques? It's our own cognitive biases. For example, confirmation bias makes us believe what confirms our preconceptions. If you think the magician has special powers, you'll interpret their tricks as real magic. Scammers use this bias by creating scenarios that seem believable based on our fears or desires. Understanding these biases can help us become more aware and less susceptible to deception. The art of deception is all about exploiting our perceptions and biases. Whether it's a magician pulling a fast one, a scammer trying to steal your information, or a con artist playing the long game, awareness is your best defense. Remember, if something feels off, trust your gut and take a step back. Stay sharp, stay informed, and don't be an easy target. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening content.